Welcome back to Anno 1800 and the city of Throne of Wiv. I have done some minor things, some major things, since the last episode. As you may see here, I have moved the some of the farmer houses from the city itself and over to this island, as I said I was going to do. And I have also built another ship of the line, so we now have the Imperial warship Emperor Wiv, and of course the Imperial warship Prince Bliv, and we have 2 clippers ready to go. I have also bought a fair amount of specialists for various purposes. So, of course, Madame Elise and Bruno Ironbright, we already had those from before. I did buy Archbishop Archibald, because he gives 40 faith and 20 force, and he also has the trait Hypnotist, so he's very good for expeditions. I bought Captain Ibrahim, which has 40 navigation, 20 force and 10 naval power. He's decent enough for expeditions. Not great, but decent enough. I have bought Perfumier Prunella because I want to use her instead of producing tallow. I mean, making soap from wood is better, and it also negates the negative attractiveness from the soap factories by 100%. Master Craftsman Franke, we already have him from before. I bought Sir Lewis Brindley, the chemist. He affects all of our schnapps distilleries and also mezcal bars in the, or mezcal, I'm not sure, bars in the New World. I'm going to be using him here though. He ups the productivity of the distilleries by 100%, and in addition to that, every 3rd cycle they will be producing 1 barrel of rum, which is quite nice. Even though the actor does provide us with rum, it's still nice to have that additional rum, because I might not cover all of the buildings with town halls. I also got a Drew Durnell. He is very good, not just for expeditions, but also for buying new specialists, as you can see, minus 15% trade prices. Lady Lou I did buy in the last episode, so that's, you already know her. I have also bought a fine cake decorator, adds 30% productivity to our bakeries, and produces 1 chocolate every 5 cycles. She does have 30 crafting and 10 faith if we want to use her on expeditions, but she's not for that. I bought a 2nd actor, because, yeah, we are going to need more than 1 actor. Probably going to need like 6 or 7 of them, to be honest. The Happy Homesteader, I think we got that from a quest. Likewise with the mechanized glass blower. The General Foreman, however, I did buy. Minus 60% workforce and 1 steel beam every 5 cycles from any brick factories and concrete factories. That one is really, really good, and we're going to put him in as well. I did buy the Royal Letter of Immunity. That's 40 diplomacy.
Ready to go.
Yes, I'm sure you are. So 40 diplomacy for our expeditions, and then the ship tool chest, which is 30 crafting for our expeditions. These are the old ones we already had. So, what do you have for us?
Doesn't indeed taste half as bad as they say.
Yeah, I sold a ship to Archibald. Yeah, I'm good with this. So, let's first and foremost put in the General Foreman up here, which means all of these buildings will now be producing... well... when they are actually producing stuff, they will be producing 1 steel every 5 minutes, until we get electricity, that is. Or, I think Fairhut, which is a specialist that gives them electricity, but we are going to get electricity soon anyways. Next, we have this area here. We have a trade union here, so I want to put in the fine cake decorator, which increases the productivity of these, and then also makes us produce chocolate. Now this, I think, is going to affect our grain, and it does, but it also affects our bread production. So with this, I believe...
Fire service. They help me a lot.
We had a fire, okay. So we can just tear this one down now. And that should put us at enough bread. We might need... No, that's perfect. So we have enough wheat as well. I can't build any more silos currently, though. That will require more wheat. As for wood, yeah, we do need another woodcutter.
No space left here.
Or lumberjack's hut. I'm not sure where I'm going to put that. Maybe if I remove the road here, I can sneak a woodcutter sneakily in. Nah, it's going to overlap with that one, so that doesn't work. How about... Yeah, I think it'll work if we put one... Nah, I don't want to put it there. Put one here. And let's plant some trees. You're wondering why I'm chopping down the trees is because it's darn hard to see roads and stuff. If I build a road in here, well, that doesn't really help. If I build a road in here, you can see what I mean. Well, that helps, but in very thick forests, it can be difficult to see what I'm doing, especially if I build a building. So I like to chop down the wood in the area that I'm going to be building in, and these islands is going to be filled with houses eventually. Okay, what else have I done? I have built another church over here and a school. I've sold heavy weapons and the steam motors to the trade people, because you see, even if we have these set to automatic sale, we don't sell enough of them. And we get a decent amount of money if I just take these 30 over to a trader. That's several 100,000. So yeah, that's a good source of income. I have also installed the mod that I was talking about, which gives us more ship slots. Yes, I know this is definitely cheaty/cheesy, but I just find the game more enjoyable this way, when the focus of my gameplay is beauty building and not necessarily the aspect of like having these many slots for expeditions is just great. So yeah, that's you can criticize me for it if you want. I'm fine with that. It's just a matter of taste. And yeah, that's it. So I have several goals for this episode. Obviously, we're not going to be able to fulfill them all. I would like to build more artisans. I would like to get us to engineers. I would like to fix this island here so we get the oil setup. That will require engineers, because I don't know how I'm going to place these until I have engineers. And then I should populate the island with houses. This is actually where I want the farmers. I want this place to be for workers, possibly even artisans. And then these islands too for workers and or artisans. So these two islands might be artisans and these two islands might be workers. I'm not sure. We'll see when we get to that. I would also like to settle a couple more islands. There are some of these islands I definitely want. Sadly, the ones closest to us are not exactly the best ones. I mean, this one has ample space, but it doesn't have the stuff I want. This one does not have ample space, and it has a river as well. It does have grapes, so that might be useful for the champagne production. This one also has decent amount of space, but it doesn't have hops, which is something that I really would like. This one does have hops, but it's too small for it. This one is definitely too small for anything except the mines. Go up here. This island does have hops, so we might settle this one for hops and then transport the hops down here and have beer production on this island. But then again, it's for the time being, I don't see any reason why we should move the farming off the main island. The one thing that I do want to move off is the slaughter industry and the iron smelting industry, and that will require workers. Workers are plenty, so that's why I'm going to need hops and wheat. Unless, of course, I get a specialist. I think he's called Master Grocer Gordon. Let's see here. It's difficult to find the specialists I want when there are so many of them and we only have 5 visible. Not him. Okay, I'm gonna do it the other way around. Gordon, the Master Grocer, unknown. Yeah, he fulfills beer and also gives +5 happiness. So if I get him, that might be a solution to have workers without having to produce beer. But since I would need 2 of him and 2 town halls. And each town hall requires 20 influence, and I need to be a bit careful about influence at the time being. We have 380. We're using 45 currently. Yep, 30 for expansion, 15 for optimization. I think it's 20 per. Since it said 15, maybe it's 15 per. Let's see here. Trade union. Okay, I have to go here. Trade union is 15 influence. Town hall is still 0. So if I build one of them... Okay, so it's 15 influence per. But I'm going to build a lot of them, so I know that I'm going to be requiring an extensive amount of those. I would also like to get some decorations done, and I would also like to redecorate the harbor. And I've already spent 12 minutes just talking about what I want to do and telling you the okay. Well, it's just how it is, I suppose.
We look out for each other here.
We can upgrade these guys now. No, those are the workers.
Miss Gentlebow.
Yeah, we need more of these.
Content?
Let's see here. Let's go with the lowermost buildings here. We need 1,500 artisans, but we also need to pay attention to our workforce because, yeah. Do those. We're down to 162. But this should get us to 1,500 artisans. Yep. So we can build a university. I'm going to have a power plant here. That's why this spot is empty. Not sure how I'm going to build it there, but it's definitely going to be a power plant here. Also, I'm not sure if I want to have the train going this way or if I want to have it going up here and out here. We'll see about that when the time comes. Come on, we only need 15 more.
I hope I'm not too caught up to remember to eat once in a while.
I hope so too. Why is there no house there? And we should get the university very soon. There we go. Okay, as for our consumption goods, we have everything we need. Good. Okay, so the university is rather large, but I do believe I can fit one in a spot like this. So if I take 5 of these houses away, that makes room for a university. And that should cover a fair amount of space, actually. It almost goes all the way over here. So maybe I should build that... I would like to get it outside of the range of the city hall, but I don't think I'm able to. There might work, but it doesn't cover down here, so that doesn't work. Okay, I'm going to have to just do it here. Let's move these to here. And we can build the university here.
I am humbled.
That's good. Gives us 2 more artisans per building, so that's good. Now we do have a dangerously low amount of workers in our workforce here. Of course, these guys, they are supplied automatically with the canned food and the rum, so that's good. But they do eat bread and sausages, and we're nearing our limit of those. But everything else looks fine. So I think we can start upgrading. Well, we need them to fill up to a certain level. I saw that these can be upgraded. 30 is what we need. Okay, so these 6 here, let's upgrade those to engineers.
A new milestone.
Age of Science and Wonder. Immediately going to the engineer level, that means we need to build concrete factories. So we need it.
Evaluate this habitation before I draw any conclusions.
Okay, you do that. We are going to have to build limestone quarry. One of them will be sufficient for 2 concrete factories. And we also need more steel. How are we doing on steel? I think we're using everything. Not everything. We need 1 per minute. So we need 2 per minute. I guess that means we are going to need 1 more.
One headline dominates the front pages.
Ah, the Arctic.
My name is Lady Jane Faithful, and it is my husband, Sir John, whose expedition is lost in the Arctic. In 2 years, the Admiralty haven't done much about his rescue, but fortunately I have.
I'm just gonna let her talk.
And resources to conquer the ice, and to you, I offer a handsome reward for bringing him home.
Roger, I'll be joining you. Lady Faithful's engaged me for some practical advice. Gonna be dead cold up here.
These fabled lands exist after all.
So that's the Arctic expedition. We're not going to be doing that just yet either. Let's move that there. Okay. As for this coal deposit, we have a road there. And now I do want to build a wall, brick wall around this mining area. Actually, I'm going to do... No, I need to tear it down then, because otherwise it's going to be leaving some ugly looking things there. So if I do... Yeah, that'll work. Build a road down there. They are going to go out there, I think, but it's going to look weird otherwise, because the entrance to the mine is down there. So there's a coal and an iron mine up and running. Electricity is really going to help up here. As for other things, I think what I want to do, and I think I want to do that really quick, I want to upgrade these roads to brick. So we'll do that really quickly. Because it increases the speed of the carts, which is always good.
A marriage of earth and heaven.
Go away.
You would exploit?
No, it's not exploitation to not be allied with you. Jeesh. We also need a trade union for the schnapps distilleries. With Sir Lewis Brindley, we can halve the amount of distilleries we have, which is good. And we'll also get that additional rum that I mentioned earlier. Let's do that. I'm not sure if it's really necessary to do this, but I might as well. It's not like it's a lot of road. We also want to upgrade this road and this one. Did I put Perfumier Prunella in here yet? No, I didn't, because I needed wood, and I think I built that, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Over here. And we're full up. So, how are we doing for raw materials wood? We have 43. Yeah, good. So what we can do then is go to this trade union and put in Perfumier Prunella. Now these require wood instead, and it produces one every 30, so yeah, we can tear these down. And that should leave us with an extensive amount of pigs. Yeah, we only need 5 per minute. Which means we can turn off you and turn off you. And that's 5. Good. As for wood, let's have a look at that. Yeah, we still have 2 in excess. As for our consumer goods, we are all good on this. So let's do the same here. Upgrade these to brick. We'll do the same in here. For now, I'll just upgrade the ones that I need to upgrade. I'm already down nearly 200, so... But we're producing ample amounts of brick currently. Since there are carts traveling on that road, I'll do that as well. I don't think I want to upgrade the roads here yet. I need some brick because I need to build... yeah, this needs to be upgraded to brick road as well. We need more of the furnaces. We have 2 up here and 2 down here. I don't think I can fit them in there, but let's see. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Oh, I can. Perfect. That's brilliant. Another fire station might also not be a bad idea here. Moderate fire chance. That's not too bad, actually. I think I do want to upgrade that one, and that one. Brick road here is completely unnecessary. But you see, we're down to 4 bricks, so it was a good thing that I stopped upgrading the roads there. But this means we are now producing steel beams from our brickworks, because they are now all up and running again. They're running at 100%. I really can't wait until we get electricity. That's going to be great. Okay, what next? We need limestone. We have a limestone deposit there. That's a good location for it. Probably requires bricks though. So that's the entire wrong side of the map. I'm going to send the Nebuchadnezzar? Not sure. I'm going to send this over here so we can buy some bricks. I really should do the road upgrades in between episodes instead of doing it like this. Because waiting like this is not really that much fun. He probably sold us some bricks. Yes, he did. But let's see what he can offer us. Yep. Do you have anything of interest for us to buy? We have a lot of money. If I could get a purple ship tool chest, that would be nice. Or a purple sail. That's absolutely acceptable as well. Now, if we get a purple tool chest here, I can't afford it, so this will suffice. So let's go back to the city. Rada! Also, I've kept the videos off monetization, even though apparently the I think it's the menu music that's copyrighted, because I haven't had any copyright claims on the later videos. I might turn the monetization on for the videos. We'll see. Just as a random thought out of nowhere here. We need to decorate the area here, though. That's important. We can't have this looking like that. Let's see. What can we do? We can have a coal tower. I feel that's a natural thing outside of a coal mine. I just really like the style of the coal tower. Kind of fits the area around a mine, in my opinion. Oil tank, not so much, perhaps. There are so many decorations. Let's see, where is that one? The memorial statue. It kind of fits with the worker theme to have a couple of these memorial statues. Ah, that's not a good place. I'm gonna just put it there and then I'm gonna tear it down. Okay, let's go back to industry. Looking for the construction crane. Does that fit? Yeah, that fits there. That looks good. And then construction site. If we do that there, and we can have some pipes so that they have their the stuff they need. We can also build elm tree. It fit. Yeah, it doesn't fit there. Behind here, we can just put some elm trees. Same there. Now there is room to do. You know what? No, because I want them to be able to have like a natural walkway. So if we do that, and we have room for some stuff up there. The water tower, we can build that there. There's no room for any more over there. I do feel we need to have that. Can do that, and then some crates is always good, and having them non-symmetrical is also just makes it look a bit more interesting. Maybe a dirt mound there, and then some more elm trees. Like that, and there we have a fully decorated area. Very good. As for our production, we are producing 12 steel per minute. That's nice.
Me to be reminded of your positivity.
Apparently we have iron in excess. How did that happen? That doesn't make sense to me. Oh, wait, it does. I'm using iron...
Everything's rather fragile.
No. What am I using iron for? There's something I'm using iron for. Oh, the furs. The fur coats. That's what I'm using iron for. Where did I put those? Here. So that's why we have one ironing in excess. So when we need more fur coats, that one is going to be used for that. Okay. Yeah, the limestone. We need the limestone. Build mine. We can follow this. Do that. We do need a small warehouse. I think we're gonna build it there. Then we can move this one 2 over. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. We do want this to be a brick road. And then we also want to do some decoration up here. A water tower there. Coal tower here. That we can do. Do I want anything on this side? Nah, I think that's fine actually. No, I actually need to have something on that side because I need the wall to come down here. Like so. And then a gate. We can have a pile driver and a sewing station here. Might be a bit weird to have in regards to a mine, but whatever. It looks fine, or it looks not necessarily fine, but it looks cool. Not metal piping. I'm looking for the steel bars there, and then let's put down some elm trees in the additional locations we have here. There we go. And here we have a limestone quarry. Very good. I want to upgrade that one. And that one. So with that we can actually start building concrete, which is definitely something we need to get along. We have limestone. We only have 17 workers left. This requires 75 engineers, so we can have 2 of these. And we also have the workers for that. So all I want now is to have 10 cement before I put up those cement or concrete factories. So let's just speed things up until we have 10. The music might have been a bit loud in this episode. If so, I do apologize. I probably should put it down to 35. But I noticed that in one of the previous episodes the music was way too subdued. And I do want you guys to hear the music, but I very much want my voice to be louder than it so that the music doesn't overpower my voice. And especially this song is one of the ones that definitely can overpower my voice, especially if I don't speak as loudly and clearly as I do now. And as the regulars of the channel know, I do have a tendency to start mumbling every now and then. There we go, we have enough. Let's put down the concrete factories. Right, we are now producing concrete.
Manufacturing.
Oh, they don't need that many workers, probably because of him. 60% less workforce needed, nice. And these will also be producing additional steel beams, so yeah, we should be producing quite a bit of steel beams now. 5 per minute. And we have, how many? 2? Yeah, we have 2 of these. They produce one every, so that 1.5, 1.5, 3, so 4 for every 3 minutes. Yeah, needless to say, so these 2 produce 1.5 per minute, and I'm up to 5, so 3.5 of those steel beams are actually from this. So we're getting more from this by far due to this specialist alone. The specialists really are very powerful. But of course, some of them are definitely more powerful than others, like Bruno Ironbright, and also our good friend over here, Master Craftsman Franke. Some of the specialists just break the game. Bruno, if you have the stamp setup I have here, which has Bruno in that trade union in the middle, completely and utterly breaks the economy. You can use that for docklands, you can use it for selling. It's just insane when you get this setup. But as you can see, that's a lot of sewing machine factories. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 sewing machine factories. So that's requiring a lot of steel. So 3 per minute per factory. 3 times 16, 32, 48? No, not 48. 52 per minute. That's a lot of steel. We are currently producing...
Engineer.
We are currently producing 12. But of course, you would be using the docklands to import the steel you need. And yeah, it just breaks the economy. But it's fun. It's fun to break the economy. But there have been multiple complaints about the docklands for this, because they are really overpowered if you know how to use them. And in a way, I guess I do. Sorry about that, I just had to have a sip of water and I managed to scratch my nail on the microphone.
Ceasefire has ended.
I hope that didn't sound too horrible for you guys.
Call that a storm? Why, it was...
We're getting there. Yeah, we need to be at around 60, I think.
Because everyone knows pirates like
doubloons, yes.
It is a pretty picture.
It was actually flattered, that's uncommon.
Your people are starting to get
Oops.
sick.
Oops. That's a big oops. I had forgotten about that. Having hospitals is a good idea. Which way do I want it? I want it that way. We are going to need more hospitals for sure. Let's move all of these over here. And then all of these down here. What I can do is move these 2 up here, these 2 up here. Can remove this little bit of road. Put that here. And then we should be able to fit another hospital here. And then if we do this, we can have a little... I'm not going to have all of these looking like this. I'm going to do things like that to make it look a little bit more interesting, to have little alleyways going into... Some of these will be like this, with trees and parks in the middle, and others of them will be more like this. Like, I can give an example right away of something that I tend to do. If I move this house in here and this house in here, then I build a road like that, then I can have little marketplaces in here. It actually would make more sense to build the road down there. I can have a pizzeria with some tables and stuff like that in here. But we're getting to that as well. Now we need to get this hospital up and running. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 houses with illness. That's bad. I'm going to build a temporary hospital down here just to alleviate, because 2 hospitals... I can't do the mobilization until 1 more minute has passed. So I'm going to be monitoring this, actually. Which is a bit annoying. Because I was hoping I could just move on to the next
Fluid dynamics.
thing that I wanted to do. Now for the engineers, we're going to need spectacles, we're going to need coffee. Coffee I'm just going to buy from Madame Kahina for the time being. 150, she does provide a decent amount of coffee, so I can buy that from her and sell it here until I have coffee production up and running in the New World. It's a good enough way of doing it. You don't really lose that much money from it. And Kahina...
Someone mistook me for an engineer's wife.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Yes. So Kahina sells coffee at reasonable price, 200 per. So, and I don't remember exactly at the level of how much she sells depends on per minute, or how much this is restocked per minute depends on how many people I have in the largest city that I have. But this will be ample coffee for the city for quite some time. So, okay, let's mobilize. Can I mobilize here? Yep, let's mobilize. And now we should have enough to combat the plague. I usually don't build police stations. I usually have enough happiness so that is not a problem. But I see we do need more workers, so I'm going to upgrade farmers here and here. And then I think I'm going to have to build more farmers' residences. This will probably require me to build more more of the raw materials for our citizens, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be not enough fish and not enough work clothes and stuff like that, because I'm building a lot of them now. I just want to have enough that I don't have to think about this for a while.
With you as nurse, I knew they'd get well soon.
Oh, thank you, Bente. You're too kind.
A remarkably effective cure.
Yes, wasn't it?
Your people are healthy again.
He tells me after the AIs do. Okay. Okay, so what do we need to build? We need to build fish. We need to build schnapps. We need to build work clothes. We need to build sausages. We need to build beer. Okay. Fish. Fish.
I wish to spread harmony.
Nope.
Sadness.
Fish. Okay, that should cover the need for fish. Good. Schnapps. I think I'm going to tear this one down. Upgrade. And then we do need to build a trade union in here. And we'll put Sir Lewis Brindley in there. That should, yeah, that's going to be insane. We need 16. So if I turn off you, turn off you, turn off you, and turn off you, that should put us at 24. And not that one, this one. We do not have enough potato. Oh, never mind. We have enough potato. I thought we didn't have enough potato. How often do you... Oh. So I have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Well, I'm not going to complain. Next, we do need more clothes. How much wool are we producing? Ample. So, how the heck am I gonna fit one more of these in?
It makes me less anxious about Western medicine.
That's good to hear. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna do this and this. Okay, that should bring us up to enough for clothes, yes. Now sausages, we are producing, so I need to enable one of the piggeries again.
Wake me up when you're ready. Thought machines had stole me job.
So that gives us enough pigs for days and days, and we have enough. Yep. Now the final thing we're going to need is beer. To get more beer, we are going to have to deal with this. So I could either go and do the artisans drink beer. I actually don't remember, it's been so long. Because we do have room for more people here at the artisans. Drink beer. Okay, where is our flagship? Our flagship is here. Drew Durnell, I want you on board the ship because you will reduce the trading prices. And we'll send you down to Eli. Well, if I actually had ship selected.
A scattering of blossom.
Thank you. Not sure how that is a scattering of blossom as it's a scattering of coin, but sure. Okay, so we're looking for the master grocer. Who is elusive today? Dr. Salvador is also nice for expedition. Destroy quest? Nah, I don't need the money anyway. 45 medicine is really good. It's also got some crafting and hypnotism, but I need to make sure that I have enough of the enough money to buy the master craftsman. This guy is also really good for oil power plants. I actually might buy him. No. There's the costume designer I mentioned in the last episode. Usually I've been using her, and I would have been using her now too if it weren't for the fact that I had already gotten Franke through the Grand Gallery. .45 force. He is really good for expeditions. Force is one of those things that is really difficult to come by. Jafan is nice for the public moorings, but come on, game. Give me the guy I want. Drive on Gust. 15 reduction in trade prices. He's also really good. But I
are, all better.
Thank you. Disease again. Okay, but I don't have the necessary money to buy him now, so I'll buy him later. If I had brought steam engines and advanced weapons, I would have had enough money. I didn't think about that. he's good. Since 10% workforce for workers is actually quite nice. But I can't afford him, since I forgot to bring those materials. Come on, give us a master grocer. He doesn't really work because the artisans do not have the need for pub. Dario, we are going to need him, but not yet. Whenever you look for a specialist, it's nigh impossible to find them usually. Here's Grigor. He's also quite good, but not yet.
The cherry atop our beautiful friendship cake. How
Nope.
unexpected.
I'm not sure why that was unexpected. I've turned you down over and over and over. Oh boy. And here's Ferhat. So combine Ferhat and Grigor and you have a great combination. And I will get them bought so that I can do just that. Alexander Hancock is one of my favorite farming specialists. But we'll get around to him later as well. Geesh, game. Can you just give me a master grocer? Please? Pretty please, with cherry on top? Maybe even several cherries? I do want Salima too.
There we are, all better.
Apparently I have a lot of disease in the city.
Makes me less anxious about Western medicine.
Guess I need to build even more hospitals. Yeah, this guy just doesn't seem to want to show up. I know he's in the pool, because I did see him when I was buying specialists earlier. And of course I skipped him. Optometrist Otto is also very good. Le Sai. Come on, game. I'm sure you can see why I have opted to use the free rerolls. Otherwise I would be bankrupt by now. I mean, I could just build the industries, farms for the hops and so forth, but currently I would like to just get that specialist, and then I could get back to building more industry later. And this is a very good example of why I do not want to have to do this on camera, because it takes way much time. Way too much time. No.
I could simply go to press.
You definitely cannot. Yeah, that's fine.
No changes? Really?
Why are you so surprised? I've only changed the newspaper twice.
Truths I can be proud of. It makes me less anxious about Western medicine.
Why do I keep having plague in the city? Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, if there's one thing that I can say that I mean, I love the specialists in Anno 1800, but getting them is a pain sometimes. Can actually be a physical pain in regards to your wrist if you have to sit there and click and click and click and click and click, which is why I ended up using that tool, which I'm not sure if I have it installed right now. Let me check if I have it installed.
You can take all the credit for any finds I make here.
What was it called? Downloads Anno 1800. I don't even remember what it was called. Let me just pause the recording quickly. This is taking way too much time. And of course, due to that, Bent was able to settle an island, so I guess I am going to have to buy it from her. Okay, let's see if this works. Did I have to... Well, there he is, so... Well... Of course he shows up, but I have the tool now at least. I was going to show you guys how it works, but that is just amusing.
There we are, all better.
Okay, so where is all this disease stuff happening? Hospital there. Guess I'm going to have to build a hospital over here. Let's just do this and build a hospital there. And I'm guessing I need a hospital on this island as well. If I do that smartly, if I put it there... No, that's not a good position for it. Is that a better position for it? Nope. How about here? That's better. It covers most of it. Okay, let's hope that stops all of our disease problems. I will just wait for the ship to come back. Go and drop him off.
I have this nagging feeling you're a jellyfish.
I don't think I'm a jellyfish. I'm a load of tentacles. Okay, so beer, we currently are at a need for 4. So if I go into this town hall and put in Gordon, that should drop us down to 1. Good. And it even increases their happiness as well. So, yeah. Well, I did get some things done, but sheesh.
Flagship ready for
All that stuff that I wanted to do, which was hampered by.
Less anxious about Western medicine.
Coordinates plotted.
Why do you keep? Okay, I'm thinking that there's some kind of bug going on here now, because I definitely didn't have any disease in the city now. Okay, I'm looking for the weapons, because I want to show you guys this. So I have 64 of these, 65, and I have 42 of these. So let's just quickly pop on over to Eli with this at the fastest speed. Just to show you just how much money you can make from this, and why it's a good idea to do this if you do have the access to the Grand Gallery, either through doing some of those scenarios, or by you just using the mod that reduces the cost to 0. Some of the scenarios might be enjoyable, but I just haven't found them to be fun, the ones that I've tried. So we have 370,000. That's nearly a million. Boom. 1.29 million. So now I can go look for more specialists, and we'll be all good. However, on that note, I was actually planning to do a time-lapse of this island here and doing the power plant setup and stuff like that, but I guess I'll have to wait until the next episode, so it's just how it is. It's not much I can do about it, but that said, I feel that we did get a decent amount of stuff done in the episode. I would have preferred to do more, but I'm content, I would say, with what we got done, even though it wasn't a major visible change to the city. But we got we have concrete up and running, and that's definitely beneficial. We have engineers. I can start getting more artisans. I probably will upgrade more artisans in between episodes and work on the population balance here, and get more specialists for expeditions and or production chains in the city. I might look into doing something about the farms. And I also might just actually go and settle some islands. I'm not sure if it's really necessary for that to be in an episode, because it means waiting a lot for the ships to actually arrive on the islands that I want to settle. So I think I might do that off camera. And maybe also even build a small worker city on those on one of those islands. I'll make a judgment call on that. But for now, I think we have reached the end of the episode. So if you have any questions and or comments, as per usual, please do feel free to leave those in the comment section below, or even just leave a small emoji down there to help out with the YouTube algorithm. I would appreciate that a lot. And I hope that you enjoyed the episode. Feel free to criticize or praise. Comments are always nice to read, and I do try to respond to them all. But I must admit, I most prefer the nice comments. But I think that goes for all YouTubers, to be honest. So with that, thank you all so very much for joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.